Hello everyone, and thanks for joining on my short yoga videos. I've got 10 to 15 minute little workouts for you to do. They're quite powerful, most of them, but obviously feel free to take it on your own time. If ever it feels too much, stop the video, take a little break, add a child's pose, and then join back in later. Today what we're going to do is we're going to start from all fours, so on your mat, finding your knees about hip width apart, checking in. If you can see your heels from behind, either side or middle, your knees aren't on hip width apart, so just check that. And then see with your palms, same thing. Turn your palms facing towards each other. If when your middle fingers are touching, and you turn your hands back from there, that's exactly your wrists lying below your shoulders. On your flat back, bringing the weight onto the whole palm, pushing them down on the mat, and then starting to warm up the spine on your inhale. We're going to drop the belly, lift our gaze up forward, and then exhale, rounding the spine towards the sky, pushing away with your arms, creating space. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting your gaze to your chest. Exhale, pushing, rounding the back. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhaling to your round back, and then inhaling back to the middle. From here, on your inhale, either knees, your toes tucked or untucked, we're going to start lifting your knees off the mat just a little bit so that you feel a nice core activation starting. We've got 3 more breaths in here, holding in stillness. Strong arms pushing. 1 more breath. And then lowering your knees on your exhale. Starting to rock back and forth on top of your wrists, warming them up a little bit. Maybe you're going from side to side. Little circles. Gently bending your elbows as you go. Changing the direction. 1 more little circle before returning to the middle. Now, 2 options. Either from your all fours, we're going to start sitting back, lifting our tailbone up towards the sky on our exhale. Inhale, rounding the back, moving forward like a wave. And then exhale, lifting your hips, bending elbows, and returning back to your chest. Inhaling forward, vertebra by vertebra, lifting your tailbone, dropping your belly, and returning to your child's pose. If you want a bit more challenge, we're going to tuck our toes, lift up to downward facing dog. Do the same movement from here. Inhaling forward with a round back all the way to your plank. Exhale, dropping the knees, lifting your tailbone, returning to your downward facing dog. Inhaling forward. Exhale, returning to down dog. 1 more big wave with your spine. Exhale, returning to your down dog. If you were on all fours, lifting up to down dog from here, pulling the belly in, pushing away with your arms, keeping your gaze to your big toes. On your inhale, we're going to start lifting your right leg up in the air behind you, bending the knee, opening your hips out to the side so that you feel a nice opening on your hip flexors. 1 inhale in here. And then on your exhale, we're going to start bringing the leg forward to tap your right elbow. Inhaling up. Just straight up this time. Exhale, tapping the elbow. Inhaling up. Exhale, tapping the elbow. Inhaling up. And then exhaling forward. This time, stepping the leg through to between your hands. You're going to lift up on top of your legs to a crescent. And bring your arms up. Take hold of each elbow, opening your chest, looking up if you can. You're going to take 2 breaths in here. In and out. In. And on your exhale, releasing your hands, bringing your palms together in front of your heart. lengthening your spine. And exhale, we're going to start twisting, bringing your left elbow towards your right knee. Holding a gentle twist for your spine for 3 breaths in and out. In and out. And then on your inhale, starting to return to the middle, reach your arms up towards the sky, and exhale, lower it all the way down, back onto your mat, with returning through the plank on your downward facing dog. Repeating the same on your left. Inhale is going to start lifting your left leg up, dropping the knee, dropping the heel, just holding it for 1 breath, feeling a nice stretch. If you need to lift your heels up, add a bit more challenge to it. On your next exhale, we're going to start bringing the knee forward, tapping onto your left elbow. Inhaling up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. And once more, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhaling up. And then exhale, stepping forward to between your hands. So we're going to lift our upper body on top of our legs. And this time taking a hold of the opposite elbows, the opposite way as you did before, gazing up if you can, 2 breaths in here. Nice opening for your hips, for your chest. On your next exhale, starting to release your hands, bringing your palms together in front of your heart, and that's starting to travel your right elbow towards your left knee. A gentle twist in here, 3 breaths. Looking up if you can, in and out, in and out. On your next inhale, starting to return back to the middle, lifting your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lowering them down to all the way to the mat, stepping onto your plank and flowing back to your downward facing dog from here. From here, we're going to start lowering our elbows down gently to your own rhythm. If you need to bend your knees to do it, feel free to do so. On your exhale, we're going to start dropping the elbows down, and then inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, dropping the elbows. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, dropping the elbows. Inhaling up. 1 more time, dropping the elbows. Inhaling back up. And then exhale, dropping the elbows and dropping your knees this time as well. Now, we're going to keep our elbows where they are. If you want to, bring your palms together to press against each other if it's too much to have them apart. What we're going to do is we're going to lift our knees back up and stay here. So, palms pressing if that feels more comfortable. Put the dolphin pose. Gaze on your big toes. And we're going to move from here, inhaling forward, looking towards the front of the mat, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, inhaling forward, exhaling back. 1 more time, guys. Inhaling forward, exhaling to the back, and then lowering your knees down, coming onto your child's pose for rest. 1 more breath in here, and then inhale, starting to bring your hands back forward, and we're going to lift up to plank from here. Obviously, if you want an easier version, then leave your knees to the mat gently, and you can do the same from here. If you can, and lift up to plank, bring your weight forward so it's not only on the wrist, glutes pressing against each other, pushing up towards the sky. We're going to hold this for 5 breaths. In and out. In and out. In and out. And 1 more breath in. Keeping your core nice and active. And out. Exhale is going to either drop you to your chaturanga or just lower your knees down if it's too much and then do chaturanga, easier version from here. You can still feel it for sure on your arms. This is our last pose, and we're going to hold it for 3 breaths, in and out. 2 more. 1, and then lifting up back to your downward facing dog and onto your child's pose from here. Forehead down, leaving your arms out to the front of you or to both sides of your body. Allowing your breath to settle. Allowing your body to start cooling down. And then lifting up to seated from here. It was a great warm-up for any inversions, arm balances obviously, but it's also a great full body warm-up. For example, for your morning yoga, if you feel like you don't have time, I'm sure all of you have 10 minutes to use from your morning to give your body a little treat, wake it up for the day, and then feel really nice and refreshed. Thank you for joining, and I hope I'll see you next time.